Located in a strategic node between Kampung Baru and Kampung Datuk Kramat in Kuala Lumpur, where village neighborhoods transitioned into modern cityscapes. This project is more than just an urban transformation center. It's a space to rekindle the communal values of village life. Welcome to the Village Nest. Nestled at a meeting point where the peaceful village meets the chaotic city, the project site is surrounded by harsh hardscapes of highways and noisy traffic conditions, creating an unwelcoming and harsh atmosphere contrasting with the calm, relaxed ambience of the village leading into the site. At the same time, the issue of the redevelopment of the village neighborhoods into high-rise mixed-use buildings poses as another threat to the development of the project. Therefore, the goal of the project is to revive the heritage and identity of the village and its people by creating an urban transformation center that features open yet interconnected, community-integrated spaces. To increase the permeability and accessibility of the users into the site, the existing flats opposite the site are transformed into an open plaza and rainwater retention pond, creating a recreational space for the locals and a method for mitigating flood issues from the Klang River. And to address the issues from the harsh hardscape, more trees were added to the existing landscape along the perimeter of the site, serving as a noise barrier against surrounding traffic, also bringing in the atmosphere of the village into the site, softening its ambience. At the same time, the form of the building was raised to create an open ground floor plan to invoke the curiosity of the public, welcoming them into the building. The form of the building was also developed by playing with solid and void forms, creating a variety of spatial experiences in the building, while also harnessing the natural winds from the south, east, and west into the building. Ultimately, a calm and welcoming environment was conveyed through the design and planning of the building. Surrounded by lush nature and hidden away from the harsh cityscapes, the Village Nest aims to evoke the ambience of the village into an institutional building. Taking a closer look into the building, the idea was to create an open yet interconnected design that could foster community involvement. To do so, an open ground floor plan was introduced to allow multiple entry points into the building, increasing accessibility, while inviting users to create their own journey as they ventured the building, with digital directories ensuring their destinations were easily locatable. Likewise, the elevated structure also serves as a means of natural ventilation, taking advantage of the natural winds on site to ventilate the interior spaces, a passive design strategy inspired by Malay vernacular homes. The central courtyard similarly harnesses airflow to keep the building well ventilated throughout the day, while keeping a degree of openness that connects users back to nature. Breaking away from the typical floor-by-floor design that most offices have, an interplay of solid and void forms was experimented with, alternating between formal office spaces and meeting rooms with informal open waiting areas, in order to create a unique journey throughout the building. Each office is designed with an open plan in mind, allowing the spaces to be reconfigured for physical and hybrid work conditions, while louvered windows enhance the natural ventilation and lighting. Likewise, alternating between each office are shared meeting spaces, where the different departments may book for meetings or use for breaks, casual working, and socializing, giving them a space to interact and actually get to know their neighbors, fostering communal values that can be found in the village, but are very much missing in modern offices today. At the same time, the void or open spaces of the building are transformed into green pockets and waiting pods, breaking away from the conventional seated waiting areas in UTC offices, introducing users to a whole new waiting experience. Besides that, instead of fixating on our mobile phones as we wait for our turns to renew our passport or identity card, the waiting pods serve as balconies overlooking the multipurpose hall and central courtyard, where users can catch a glimpse of the bustling crowds moving about and of performances, events, and live shows that may be taking place. Likewise, the green pocket spaces provide a more intimate waiting experience, encouraging users to reconnect with nature, be it by simply enjoying the views or getting involved with some of the locals in the urban farm spaces, harvesting self-grown crops like chilies and curry leaves. These spaces provide users with an invaluable connection to nature, evoking the nostalgia of being in a village neighborhood despite being in a big city. Ultimately, the concept and design of the building aims to transform the conventional image of an urban transformation center into one that's more welcoming and inviting, less corporate and intimidating. And by interweaving these elements of village life, its rich communal values, the open, relaxed ambience of the village neighborhoods, and that precious connection between people and nature. Even in the future, when the old village houses have been replaced by high-rise towers and skyscrapers, this urban transformation center will continue to serve as a reminder of our past, our roots, not just as an institutional building, but as an embodiment of the village